Greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Mancion. I hope you're having a wonderful day, for it is cold here, but it's normal. It's winter, that is in the northern hemisphere. This eclipse was very powerful. It was only visible in the southern hemisphere, but it affects everybody for a number of months. The card for the end of the year, this month of December, which is like, it is good every year if you want to do it, is to at the beginning of December. For I haven't done it because I'm not at home, so it's like, but I used to do that, is to make a letter to yourself that you write this letter of all the things you want to release this coming year, all the things you want to integrate in your life, and you write this letter, you close it, and you will reopen in December 1st, 2022. And the card of this December is TikTok. It is connecting to this timeless reality of the soul more and more. And the card for the beginning of next year, for what's coming in the 2020, is the milk and honey, is the good things out of life. And we need to shift into this paradise timeline it's not going to be peace and love of the earth. A lot of people are on very low frequency, so it's like, so we already have to create that for ourselves, and will slowly but surely everybody will come to it, but it's not going to be peace and love, because from like one day to the next we cannot move from materialism to spiritualism in like, it's taking a long time. And so it just, but there is no time really, it's just a matter of being receptive. So it's very important to realize we're going to come into our tribe. We want to connect, to make new soul connection that will open the doors for collective creativity. And so it's going to be very powerful. You want to follow your inner guidance first, not what anybody else said, your inner guidance, and to try to ask for the mirror, to have clear mirror, the people around you that are positive and can reflect to you a positive vision of a clear mirror of what is coming around. There is the process of awakening, transformation, enlightenment, and ascension. This is really what's going on. They can be merged together. It's all, there is not a clear defining line between, because it's all happening at once. But it's happening by phase, by plateau. My first awakening, transformation, enlightenment, and ascension was in the late 80s, 1986, 87, 88. It was a book that came into my life that transformed my life and everything. And then in 1992 it was a great new awakening and a great new transformation, a great new enlightenment, and then a new level of ascension. Then I had Saturn return that really brought up all kinds of things, and then that needed to be expurged, and then I had a new phase in the mid 2020, in the mid 20s, and now there is a new phase of a new plateau that is coming for this phase of ascension, and we're getting ready for the final phase of ascension. Final in the sense that we'll connect to this eternal beingness, eternal consciousness, yet there will always be new things. Once we find this plateau, we're comfortable, we integrate this plateau, and then eventually life comes in and say, well, there is more to it than that, and we'll continue to grow. Even ascended masters, even angels, archangels have an evolution plan. They're ascending beings as well, although the angels and archangels are also descending in relationship to us, but they are part of the ascending family of God. And so, for what we seek to do, we cannot do it from the lower mind, the ego. Right? It only happens through the grace of God, to allow the inner divinity. And we cannot explain divine experience. We can only receive it and be grateful for it. For there was this promise of the perfect life, and perfect golden age, but this will come. But we need to shift ourselves into this paradise timeline, and accept that there will still be lower frequency that will be played out on the earth. For the earth, the cycles of the planets they go through like millions of years. 1,000 years is nothing to the planet, and 100 years for a lifetime is like very short. But we're living in an accelerated timeline, but we need to create it for ourselves by aligning with our higher self and our God self. It is very important. And but it is not up to the ego. It is the I am presence, and that is actually making this process possible. Yet the human consciousness has to collaborate. The I am presence will not force its will upon anyone. It has to be a voluntary desire to serve, to love, to develop this compassion. And the receptivity is only in terms of capacity, in terms of spiritual receptivity, when we do not really know, but the I am presence and our guides, they know when we're ready to receive something. For the higher wisdom is It's something that goes through us. It is not something that we create in our mind. For this, not for we do have a certain level of wisdom that was because of our experience. We learn through our experience, and we have that accumulated experience that brings us wisdom. Yet the higher wisdom is just an energy that flows through us, that connects the dots, that makes things clear on relationship to something that is beyond our consciousness. For there is a lot of pain associated with releasing the old, and in parallel there is the joy of receiving the new. For the past is done, it's complete, it's over, and we can let it go, letting go of nostalgia. And so I'm going to pull a few cards for the day to see what the observer is the time of departing. So there's going to be a shift. The highest wisdom is rejoicing. The more you can cultivate joy within the now, the more liberated we become, and the better our life, the quality of our life is. What we need to understand is the choice. We have so many choices. We don't have an infinite choice, but we always have a few choices to make every day. We're making conscious or unconscious choices. What we need to do is joy, to cultivate joy, to be serene, to not allow joy can be reinforced by the outside people we meet, situations, but it's still come from within, and the outcome will be clairvoyance. We're going to move into new level of clairvoyance, new level of wisdom, integration of higher energies. And so for we need to clean up our field, our energetic field, as many times every day with the light. When you breathe it in, you can envision this great central, the spark of light to turn into a sun, great, and then to invade your field and to visualize the light coming into your body, and stay flexible in relationship to 3D perception, 3D projection, because we're moving into a quantum state. And so, because in third dimension in this world, that's like the way it is. Financial freedom is the key to the freedom, in a sense, because money buy you time, buy you the choice, buy you freedom. Doesn't buy you happiness, doesn't buy you health, doesn't buy you love, but it buys you freedom. It's like we gotta recognize it. But in fifth dimensional quantum reality we're moving in, it's just going to be a part that's integrated within our reality. So we'll have that all the time. It'll be integrated, and then we'll be able to fully dedicate ourselves to creative pursuits. And so it is for now we need to rest, to relax, to move into a receptive mode, to prepare for this new life, and follow the call of your inner voice. Make space in your mind and continue to purify your physical body. And so what happened is, like, we really this collective shift that's been happening has opened a great portal to the star systems of Sirius. So these great energies can go back and forth, can go through that, six-dimensional humanoid beings that are Christic beings on Sirius. Sirius B, Sirius A. For there are many worlds there, but they're actually they're moving into seventh dimension, and Sirius is a portal to the galactic center. So continue to cultivate that, and you can also continue to cultivate your relationship to the star Arcturus, to the civilization of Arcturus. They have a great ship called Athena. You can ask to visit it, ask to make this contact with the Arcturians. They're expert in bringing balance of energy, but we need to meet those higher energies with the healed part of ourselves, not the wounded part of ourselves. For the wounded part of ourselves, we need to call on the Archangel Raphael. We can call on Mary, Mother Mary. But continue to fuel your inner light with conscious, with prana, and so I hope this message was interesting for you. I wish you a wonderful day. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. And if I'm going to soon have an online shop for those who want to buy want to have my art, but the paintings, as soon as my project start, I'm going to put them in stage, and the price is going to rise up. But I'm going to have this shop, so there are going to be posters, all kinds of decorative objects. So anybody who wants the images will be able to get it at a minimal price. And so they're moving forwards to the new paintings. And I'm going to sing a song to finish. It's a song that really insisted to come into my mind. It's a song about an astronaut. It's from the 70s, cosmonaut, who was inspired by this space exploration. In truth, we already have the right to space travel. We just haven't been educated about that. But as a creation, we have the right to we are universal beings, so we learn to do that. So I may be opening a space agency to teach people how to travel without having to create machines. We don't need machines to visit the universe. We just need the freedom, the consciousness. For all is about consciousness. When we're ready, something happens. But this is an old song of through my mind. I'm going to soon stop doing those a cappella songs. I'm going to put, but I will continue with them. I will probably get work with musicians for that. But this is an old song called "Rocket Man" from Elton John. It goes like this: She packed my bag last night, pre-flight, 0 hour 9 a.m. And I'm gonna be high as a kite by then. I miss the earth so much, I miss my wife. It's lonely out in space on such a timeless flight. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till I touch down, bring me home around again. I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh, no, no, no. I'm a rocket man, burning out his fuse up here alone. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till I touch down, bring me around again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh no, I'm a rocket man. Mars and kind the place I raise your kid. In fact, it's cold as hell, and there is no one to raise them if you did. And all this science I don't understand. It's just my job 5 days a week. I'm a rocket man, rocket man. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till I touch down, bring me around again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh no, I'm a rocket man, burning out his fuse up there alone. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till I touch down, bring me around again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh no, I'm a rocket man, burning out his fuse up here alone. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Well, one of the first song of Elton John. I saw him. I had the chance to see him in concert. He was alone on his piano for like 2.5 hours. It was really a great concert. It was So the card of the day is really a card of celebration. It's the 3 of Gabriel. It says success is to be ready. It's time to undertake new step. Optimist project that manifests as scheduled. So here she's on the shore with her luggage is ready. The big boat is here. She's ready for new adventure. And so we have to be ready to continue to cultivate this creativity, those principles, and to prepare for new step, for new adventure that will be unfolding. Maybe before the end of the year, but more next year and throughout the whole decades, we're going to move into a total different reality. So just focus on your well-being, on continue to cultivate the love that blend in all other energies, and trust your higher self to become one with your higher path, your destiny path. Thank you very much. Wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Adonai.